Assalamu alaikum. This is SAFEER over here, and today we would do verb and its types. I think we should start. The verb. So, if we could define, a verb is an action word as much as it's descriptive of condition, or a verb describes the action or condition of the subject. Describes the action or condition of the subject. Of the subject. Which is the agent as well. Or object of a sentence or clause. Object of a sentence or clause. So basically, it tells about the subject or object. So if you could observe over here, the verb, it describes the action or condition of the subject, which is the agent or object of a sentence or clause, and it tells about the subject or object. So there are three kinds of verbs. Three kinds of verbs. The first one is the transitive verbs. Transitive verbs. Second one is the intransitive verbs. Verbs. Third one is the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. So if you could have the glimpse of the board, there are three kinds of verbs. The first one is the transitive verb, second one is the intransitive verbs, and third one is the auxiliary verbs. So we would start with the transitive verbs. So what are actually the transitive verbs? These are the verbs which requires an object. These verbs require an object. For example, active voices, The politicians damaged the country. Damaged the country. Then the passive voice would be the country was damaged by the politicians. The country was damaged by the politicians. So if you could observe over here, the active voice, the politicians damaged the country, and the passive voice of this transitive verb would be the country was damaged by the politicians. These are the two sentences over here. So you could have the glimpse of the board as well. Now we would move towards the intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs. So it would be these are verbs which do not require an object. These are verbs which do not require an object. For example, active voice sentence would be they cried when they heard the news. They cried when they heard the news. So, so this is verbs they do not require an object. So if you could observe over here, no object is present here. Further, we sank into ignorance and poverty. We sank into ignorance and poverty. So they do not require an object. So we sank into ignorance and poverty. Then comes the auxiliary verbs. auxiliary verbs would be, these are helping verbs. Helping verbs. They help the main verbs and complete their meaning. They help the main verbs and complete their meaning. So these are the helping verbs, and they help the main verbs and complete their meanings as well. For example, last year, they could not marry. But now they can. Second one would be, he said that he might visit Kafristan next month. He said that. He might visit. Kafristan next month. So if you could observe over here, these are helping verbs. They help the main verbs and complete their meaning. Last year they could not marry, but now they can. He said that he might visit Kafristan next month. So these are the examples of the auxiliary verbs that you could observe over here, and these are the examples of the transitive verbs. You could have the glimpse of the board as well. So this is a SAFEER over here. If you have any questions or queries, please do ask me, and please do like and subscribe my channel and watch my videos as well. Allah Hafiz and have a nice day.